Hello, it's Jay with sort of a milestone. It is No Ums video number 20. The 20th video I have done, kind of marking my progress on working on how I talk. And immediately as I do that, I become self-conscious about how I talk. But let's shift off of that into versus shift off of me thinking about how I talk to what I've been doing about it. So this week it was posture from Darren McStay, which is very much the whole thing of roll shoulders back and kind of balancing yourself with your feet well planted on the ground, your pelvis tucked in. I have to look at that. Pelvis tucked in, going like this, opening up your chest, kind of doing all your stretches, all that sort of stuff. So that was what I did this week. Now the thing is, with all these exercises and little all these exercises that I've been picking up, it's the conundrum of having so many exercises. I've been kind of slowly accreting them over time, and it becomes a little overwhelming. Becomes less of a, oh, here's a 15-minute little thing, to here's like half an hour later you're still doing exercises. What have I got? I've got my original how to stop mumbling, kind of doing moi moi ABC, doing all the tongue twisters, doing the reading out. Actually, the reading out was already a part of my schedule. Is something that I love reading out stuff. At the moment, I'm reading out Propertius, but I'm also read out novels, just constantly, every day, just read out a little bit, and that has been awesome. There's this kind of articulation thing of basically kind of loosening up my face, kind of creating space in the back of my thing, working my lips and tongue and all this stuff. Actually, I've kind of combined that with doing another osteo exercise, but that adds more. Then there's the Linklater vowel tree with, zoo, wo, sha, ga, ma, fa, ha, ba, de, pe, ki. All right, doing that. Actually, I have to get the book on. I have to track down a copy of the book of the Linklater method, because I have no fucking idea while I'm doing that, other than it's supposed to increase my vocal range. I think it's supposed to be opening up your body to imaginatively thinking about, oh, if I'm talking down here, I'm sort of zoom, I'm all the way down here in my knees, and like whoa and heavy and sha and ga. So I guess it's that, but I haven't, other than doing the whoa zooza gafa, I don't really know what that one means. So I think I might actually have to do some investigation, or actually just sort of let that drop. And on top of that, I've also been working on I've been working on social anxiety as a part of vocal, like it's a part of the, like, okay, well, being comfortable in myself, working on negative talk, all that sort of stuff, cognitive behavioral therapy. Don't try this at home, but actually I'm trying this at home. Stuff, kids, of trying to work on that, which has been a lot more stop and start, probably because there's a lot more emotional content with that. So it's like this stuff, I do this daily, and that's fine. The social anxiety work, I think, is something that I would actually, God help me, I'm probably going to want to add something like that as a daily. Oh, let's stop in, let's pause each day and do a little bit, just do a little bit of work on that. So I don't know. I'm talking about having too many exercises, but now I'm also talking about adding another little part of that being kind of social anxiety work. Then it's time to go to, do all this stuff, and then suddenly it's time to go to work, and I don't get any bloody thing else done. I have actually been doing some reviews. That has been the next thing. Is I've been doing, I made 2 reviews, and I actually made another review today, which I haven't watched yet, but I've actually been pretty pleased with how those reviews have come out. I have made a lot of moves towards, I want to do more prep work for them, and I did make a lot of notes for those. I didn't get to the point where I was making a prep video, kind of working my way through the material and then making the review. That would probably made them better reviews. But I also was getting a little bit blocked up, maybe by too much prep work. It's like, oh, I'm not ready. And then I just kind of went to the, fuck it. good, it's good enough. Fuck it. So I kind of skipped over maybe some other steps in there. Whereas maybe if I'd been a little bit more, I'm going to work on this today, and then whatever I have today, I'm just going to prep it in a prep video tomorrow, and then just do the video and do that. There's also time constraints of how much time I have to get stuff done before I have to go to work. And there's a certain number of things I do like to get done in a day. Get some writing a poem daily, doing a little, at least a 15-minute little session on writing. So it adds up to quite a bit of stuff. I think going forward, I will try and come up with a more condensed version of doing kind of vocal exercises each day, and also maybe try and find another little spot in the day to kind of say, okay, I'm going to do half here, and then I'll do the other bit here, just to kind of split it up so it's not one gigantic block of time. And that's not even to put into the thing of like I was toying with, oh, I should do meditation each day because that will also relax me. It's just like, God damn it, I need to get up about 2 hours earlier is what that works for, and not getting sleep is also bad. So yes, I think this week is about okay, good for me. It's been 20 weeks of doing these no videos, 20 weeks of doing working through little resources that I find, mostly through YouTube, of working on vocal stuff, working on social anxiety stuff. That's really great. The social anxiety stuff I've only added recently, but it's been good. But I also need to kind of, okay, I'm building and building and building, and I need to also hone and get things a little bit more streamlined for myself so it's still doable, because you get to a certain point and it won't be doable, and then I just won't do it at all, and that would not be great. I want to continue this. I've done 20. That's great. I think that may have been my initial goal. It's like, okay, just do this for 20 weeks. 20 I don't know if they said 20 weeks. So it's like, do no videos for 20 times, not thinking it was 20 weeks. It's like, that's great. I'd like to continue with that though. And yeah, I like to I'm going to continue. That's if there's a message for the end of this video, I'll see you next week. Hooray, hooray. All right, I have been Jay. More videos later.